Today I am going to show you that how you can print the subarray and how you can print the maximum sum of the subarray through the brute force method, optimized method, and through the cadence algorithm also. So basically today I am going to deal with each and every concept related to the subarray. Moving ahead, first of all you need to include the header file, which is #include iostream using namespace std int main, then return 0. Okay, so now see, I'm going to take, what do you want me to take the input from the user? Let's take the input from the user. Okay, we are creating an array of suppose 5 size. Now for int I equals to 0, I greater than 5, I plus plus, and we are using cin for taking the input from the user. Cin array of I. Okay, or we can say cout enter the elements. If you want, then you can take the n also from the user. Enter the elements of the array. Enter the elements of the array. Or what I feel now, that first of all, before taking in, I'll show you with taking input from the user also, but this time what I'm in order to just show you that how the things work, I'm taking the input myself. Okay, of 5, which is suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have taken the, I have made the array. Now what I'm going to do, that I'm going to, like, do you know what is subarray? First of all, what is subarray? Subarray is a continuous array. Like, see, over here it's 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 in this manner. So first of all it will go like this: 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how the subarray goes. Now that point means now it will move to the next element from 2, then it will be 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this, so subarray is basically a continuous array, and in subarray what we have to do, that I have to take, and you know, like by showing the example, you can see over here that I started from 1, and where the end was going till 5. So start equals to 0 and end was moving like this till the last. Now when start moved to 2, then end will also come first at 2, because is it ever possible that you defined end of the subarray before the start of the subarray? Means our start is gonna to start from 2 and you are initializing the end with 1. Is it ever possible that when a subarray is going to start from 2 only, so is it ever possible that the subarray will have the end point before 2 only? It's never possible. Let me explain you with one example. Suppose students are standing in the assembly line, okay, and in between I chose a student and I wanted to create the subarray. It depends upon that whether from the front or from the last, but I want to create, or not in between, I'll not create confusion for you. Suppose the students are standing in the assembly line and the first student which is standing over there, so I can do one thing, that the first student which would be standing, my ending position I could keep it there only, or the ending position I could keep to the entire line. Like suppose at the first position one boy of Rishabh name is standing over here, and behind him all the students are standing. Okay, so when the behind him all the students will stand, so is it ever possible that before Rishabh also will I get the element? Ever it is possible? No, because I know that no one is standing over there. So I'll start from Rishabh and then I'll move backward, and then I'll leave Rishabh, then I'll move to the next student, I'll catch that student, and then I'll take the subarray. So this is how the things are working. You just need to put in your mind that what is subarray. It's the continuous array. Okay, now I'm creating a for loop. Okay, for int, right now I'm trying to do that, I'm trying to print the subarray. So int I equals to, or int stat, I'm going to simply write stat. Okay, stat equals to 0, and stat is gonna to be greater than n, which is 5 over here, and I'm always going to do stat plus plus. Okay, so this is how the starting position would be. Now about the ending position. For int, I'm moving with end. Okay, end equals to 0. So so as I have explained you, that is it ever possible for the ending position to start in this manner? So end equals to start, end less than n, 5, and I'm going to do n plus plus. Now, right now we are at the stage where we can print the starting index and the ending index of any element. Okay, and end is going to be plus plus. So see, right now I can print the index, see out, starting index, like this, see out, starting index, array of start. Okay, and then I'm going to print ending index, array of end. Array of end. Let's run this code and see once. Okay, now I want the spaces also in between, right? Like for one line it is printing the starting index and the ending index. In the same while I'll want the space, and when it is going to move to the next line, I want next line to be good. See out, ended. Okay, now let's run this code once. Now you will see that the starting index and ending index is going to be printed. What is error over here? Let's see. Hello, malloc, what it's telling? Wait a second. In file included. Okay, the error is over here. Now let's run this code again. Now it will show it. See, starting index 1, ending index, this time it's 1 only. Now the starting index is 1, but ending index has changed to 2. Then again the starting index is 1 and the ending index has changed to 3. Are you getting? Like one entire row like this, it is covered. The starting index right now is 1 and the ending index, as I have told you, it can be 1, 1, 1. So here it is starting index 1 and the ending index is also 1. See the first line. Okay, so 1, 1, either it could be 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 means 1, 3, and the elements in between 1, 2, 3 will be included over here. Okay, and then it will be working in the same manner. Now I want to print the entire subarray. I hope the concept would have been clear to you till now. And now I want to print that. I don't want only this as it is over here, that only starting index and ending index is present. Now I don't want only the starting index and ending index to be printed. I want the entire array to be printed. So in that case, what I'll do, I'll again apply one for loop. Now I'm going to write in this manner. Int I is going to or not I, because I has already been declared and it is a not a local scope, right? Right. What I mean, oh, I is not declared, we can take, I'm sorry. So int I equals to, I'm taking as start, I less than or equals to end, I plus plus, I equals to start, I less than equals to end, I plus plus, and I'm going to print at every stage cout array of I. Along with that, I want some space to be printed over here, and to be honestly speaking, here we do not want any space. Cout array of I. In the next line we want space. Cout some spaces in between and cout end. Now let's see how the code runs. What's the error? Okay, so by the error which I am doing right now, I know it's a silly error, I should not do that, but I just want to say that you can see that C++ is a case sensitive language, means a little bit error also, if you are leaving a semicolon or anything, it would show you error. Okay, so now let's run this code. I hope it won't show any more errors. See, it got printed. So that's what I'm talking about subarray, that the starting position became 1 and the ending position, how it shifted. First of all, 1 1 only, then 1 2, this much array got covered up, 1 2, then it moved to the next one, the next time 1 2 3 got covered up, and then we moved to next, this time 1 to 4 got covered up, and this time again we moved to 1 to 5, and this 1 to 5 got covered up. So I took the starting position from 0 and I moved to the till the size of the array, and then I took the ending position over here, which is ending equals to, so I started from start only. Okay, so as I gave you earlier the example of Reshav, that it is never possible to have the ending point before the starting position. Suppose if here you would have done ending equals to 0, so what would have been happened, that if the start would have increased to 1, then also if the start starts from 2 from here, then also what will happen, your end is going to start from 1, which is never possible. If the starting position is starting from second element, then the ending position is also going to start from the second element only. So end equals to start, n less than 5, end plus plus, then I took another container I, okay, means another variable I, then I took I, and I want the how many elements are there between starting and the ending position, I wanted that. So for that what I did, that I declared I equals to start, I less than equals to end, I plus plus, and then I did the cout array of I. And you know what I felt when I was practicing the questions, if you are not able to understand the concepts, okay, so you won't be able to get that where we have to put the space, where is the next end line good, means from where the next line is going to start, you will have errors in that also. So the best way to understand the concept is to make it crystal and clear. Okay, so like this the concept works, and this is how the subarray gets printed. And I would suggest you that it took me also to sometimes, like I practiced 2 times, then I got to know about the means, then my concept got crystal and clear about the subarray, like how the continuous, you know, when I started now and the subarray topic, when I started, what happened, that when she was telling that we want starting position at the 0th, then the ending position is going to move, so these all things started confusing me, and I was at the position like nahi ho raha. But then I just, you know, like said, no, if once decided, then decided, never double check your decision. So then I moved toward the subarray, and finally I was able to print the subarray over here. Now the basic questions which is gonna to be asked in the interview is never gonna to be like print the subarray or something like that. Questions are going to come from the subarray. There are variety of questions like print the maximum product of the subarray, print the minimum product of the subarray, minimum sum of the numbers, like this. There would be thousand of concepts, but it would be using cadence only. So now my suggestion is that you once dry run. Now I'm going to move about the sum, that how to print the maximum subarray sum. Okay. So first of all, I'll declare one sum variable equals to 0. And initially you would find that why we are declaring sum, why we need another variable. So in that case, just think in this manner, like the pro manner. Think in the manner that if I'm not going to take the sum container, means sum variable, so is it how I'm going to add the subarray, means add the elements of the array. I want to store the elements, right? And I have to take out the maximum sum. So in order to take out the maximum sum, I have to compare each and every time with the suppose if the next time the sum is 0, or we are not going to declare sum over here. I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm explaining. So suppose if I'm not going to declare the sum, so where I'm going to add it, and I have to take out the maximum sum. So maximum sum means I want to store the value and compare it every time with the next subarray, right? So in order to do that, int max sum to I can declare over here, which is int min. Int max sum equals to int min. Wait a second. Int max sum equals to, suppose I have taken 8 element. Okay. So int max sum I have taken. Now I want this from where the sum is going to be taken, from every starting and the ending index, right? The elements from the starting and the ending index is gone, from there the sum is going to be taken out. So I'm going to declare sum over here only. Int sum equals to 0. Okay. So sum I have declared as 0. And wait a second guys, I got it. See, sum I have to, where I have to declare the sum over here is here. So next time it is going to be added in this only. Now see, whenever you get confused that where to take the sum, like as there's 3 nested loop, right? And when you're starting initially, you will get confused that where I should take the sum equals to 0. So when you're going to take sum equals to 0 over here, think in this manner. So you will enter to the first row, right? And it first till the time the whole row is not going to be covered from 1 to 5, till that time it is not going to refresh the value. Then you will start from end. So end I'm declaring that end will start from here, means from starting position, and it will go to the last. Then what will happen, that then I'm going to take I, which is starting from the start position and ending at the ending position only, right? So if the starting position and ending position is like this, I have to declare the sum over here, means controller x int sum equals to 0 over here. Now the ending position, and as the ending position is going to shift every time, like starting ending position is gonna to be 1 only, and starting position is also gonna to be 1. Next time the ending position is going to shift towards 2, and it would be 1 and 2. Then it is again going to start from I equals to start. But what I am thinking now, that int sum equals to 0 is not always going to be reinitialized over here, right? You have to take int sum equals to 0 over here. Okay, int sum equals to 0. I have also thought a lot right now about it, to be honestly speaking. And sum equals to sum plus array of I. Now I have to take maximum sum equals to, when this whole is going to end over here. Okay, I don't have to see out anymore these things. When the whole once runs, then I have to take maximum is going to be equals to max of sum and maximum. Max of starting position is going to be max of sum comma maximum, and then see out maximum, and then you just see out maximum. Let's run this code. 15. Just see 5, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It gave the correct answer. And the confusion would be there when you create -1 and there are minus elements in between, and then you run the code. Maximum sum is going to be 9, means this subarray is going to be the 5 plus 4, 9. So see, honestly speaking, I also got confused over here that where to take the sum variable. Then I just want to tell from my experience that starting line, it's never going to refresh, right? Ending line, it is like end less than and end less 1. Then I'm going to take again, end becomes now 2, right? Again sum got initialized by 0, and I starts from starting position and it ends to the ending position. So sum equals to sum plus array of I, max sum equals to max of sum comma maximum. In this way the whole things works over here, and the maximum got printed over here. Now the little optimized approach for this question is, or should we keep the, no, we should complete one lecture complete. Now the little optimized way here, the time complexity is gonna to be n cube, because there's 3 nested loops. Each time how much time it is going to take in each loop is nearly equals to n, and there are 3 nested loops, so it would go to n cube. Okay, now I'm going to take in this manner maximum array of 5. Now I'm going to not take n, means here we are adding each and every time, right? So first of all, just you make the, before moving ahead, just make your concept very clear related to subarray, that how it works in the brute force, and then you are going to have, like, then it's going to be clear that how it is going to work in the optimized way. So this was all for today, and in the next lecture I'll show you that, in the next video I'll show you that how you can print the maximum subarray by the optimized approach. So this was all for today. Till then, keep learning, keep smiling.